Hey guys, this is Mr. Xbox Infinity here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a Total Miner Beginner's Guide. So, first thing, just create a new world and dig deep. So for those of you who don't know, Total Miner is an indie game on the Xbox Live Marketplace, and it's 240 Microsoft points, which is about $2 or $3. And it's a pretty good game. It's basically like Minecraft for Xbox, and they recently had an update for those of you who have it. It gives you signs, stairs, it fixed the price of a couple things, which actually makes my other video, how to make easy money, it doesn't work anymore, but I have another better way to do it. I'm going to be making a video of that like right after this. And then one other thing, guys, please don't ask to play with me. Like, I've had a bunch of people message me on Xbox and say like, hey, do you want to play Total Miner with me? And to tell you the truth, I really don't even play it that much myself. Like, I used to play it, but then it got kind of boring, and like, if I don't play it, then I definitely won't play with you. So when you get into a new world, you'll just get this message, press D-pad, equip items, A, blah blah, you can clear it, and then once you get into your world, you'll see something like this. And every world is different, but they all have the same basic things. There will be like hills, trees, caves, and then this right here, these are your shops. Okay, you have an item shop and a block shop, and basically what they are is just where you buy stuff at. So if you don't feel like going over somewhere and mining stuff, you can just open up the shops with your left trigger, and then you can go up and buy whatever you want. But as you can see, there are these little lock symbols, and that just means that you haven't unlocked that block yet. And to unlock a block, you have to either mine it or do what's called prospect it. And to prospect it, you just press Y over whatever block you're looking at, and it'll tell you like what it is and a description and stuff like that. So for example, I know that this block is locked right now, but I've played it before, and I know that this block is granite, and I also know that this block right here that these shops are on, this is made of granite. So if you just press Y, it'll say granite and give you a description. Just close it, go back, and as you can see, it's right there in your inventory, or I mean in your shop, and you can now buy it. So to open up your inventory, you can press any button on the D-pad, and then you just use the D-pad to move over, or the thumbsticks, and then when you start a new world, you get three things. One wood pickaxe, which you can get from the item store for free. 2 obsidian, which are basically like teleporters, but make sure that you save those guys because you're going to need them later on. And then last, you get 1,000 gold pieces, and 1,000 gold pieces won't really get you very far, but it's good to have in the beginning when you don't really have any blocks or anything. So you guys have probably seen the little red bar in the bottom left hand corner of your screen. That's your health gauge. So you can lose health actually a bunch of different ways. And one of the easiest ones is just to jump too far. You see, like, that was barely anything, but I still actually lost some of my health. Another way you can lose health is if you go in water and you go under, just press left button to crouch in water or anywhere, and then you'll see this little blue bar, and it's basically how much breath you have. So once that runs out, you'll start losing health. So I'm not gonna wait for that to go down. Then another way is actually eventually you'll find lava underground, and that can make your health go down too. And then there are also these things, they're spiders underground, and I mean they can hurt you, but you don't really die very quickly from it. Okay, so now talking about the map. The map is up in the top left-hand corner, and that just shows you all the blocks that are a couple layers above and below you. And as you can see, it only shows what's directly in front of you, so it will only show this line of blocks right here. But then if you move over, you see it changes because it shows this line of blocks. And then if you turn, show this, and it's good for underground when you're like looking for a certain type of block. But then it'll also tell you what direction you're facing. So right now it has a little W for west, S for south, E for east, and N for north. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys, there's actually this feature. If you press start and you go down to options, you can actually turn off your health. So if you just press A right there on game difficulty, it says toggle combat off right there, and so you actually have like no health now. You can't lose any, you can't die, so it's really good if you go like far down and like eventually there will be a lava level and you don't want to die from that and lose all your stuff, because whenever you do die you lose everything that's in your inventory, so it kind of sucks. So here, now what you're gonna want to do is mine these. To mine something, you just hold right trigger when your cursor thing is highlighted over it, and it'll put it in your inventory. Remember, just press the D-pad to open it. It'll say item shop and block shop, and you're just gonna save those for now, and then we are going to go to here. I'll just show you. I didn't explain all the controls, but if you need to look at them, they're right here. Prospect, jump, change item, look, inventory, build, crouch, move, and that's it. Another good thing to use in this little menu right here is the escape. Escape is like for when you're really deep underground and you can't get out. You can use escape to just get up to the surface. But the only bad thing is you lose all the items that you had with you at the time. So you don't want to have too much with you if you use this, because see, if you press A, and then I'm already at the surface, so I'm just gonna stay here. So I'll talk to you about crafting. How about that? Crafting, it's actually pretty easy in this game. It's pretty similar to Minecraft. You can just build different things by getting blocks, and then you have to find these things called blueprints. And the way you find blueprints is that little blue arrow down in the left hand corner. You see it'll spin faster when I get closer to this thing. And so all you have to do to get a blueprint is just hold that and then hold right trigger, and then it'll say blueprint for a furnace. Now you can craft a furnace from 4 blocks of basalt, or basalt, I don't know. And so the way you craft things is, like, let's say you had 4 blocks of basalt, you could just press select or back on your controller, and that'll bring up this little menu right here. And if your basalt was right here, you would just move it up, and you could put it in all these 4 slots, and then you would get a furnace as your product. You can also press Y to do what's called easy craft, and that will just craft anything that you have unlocked. So when you do start a new world, they give you all these blueprints, so you don't have to go out and find them, but they're not that good. They're just useful when you don't have any money, want to just build something instead of buy it. But now let's go, and I will find all the blueprints on the surface, and I'll just fast forward it for you guys, and I'll talk to you guys then. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I think I found most of the ones above ground. You'll also find ones like in caves. You guys might have seen my world. I think it has 2 caves. That's how many I saw when I was just looking around for blueprints. But actually, the deeper you go, the better the blueprints get, basically. And the last blueprint you find, it's at the very bottom. It's like a grenade launcher. It's pretty cool. So eventually you guys will get that. See, there's one right there. I'm not gonna go down it. I'm actually gonna stop in this video right before I go down into the caves, because I'm gonna be making a couple of these videos. But the first thing that you're gonna want to do before you go down into the cave is build yourself a house. So just start mining a bunch of this wood from the trees, and then I'll show you guys what to do with it once I have enough. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I think I probably have enough wood. I might have to go out and find some more, but as you guys can see, it's pretty easy to just chop down these trees, and then actually what they'll do is once you chop down enough of them, they'll drop these things called saplings, and it tells you right here, saplings drop from trees when they're chopped, and they will grow into a tree under suitable conditions. You see it just popped up into a tree right there. And so yeah, you can plant trees like anywhere you want, actually. Just make sure if you want to get rid of a tree that you chop it down and then take the saplings with you, because otherwise they'll grow back. But I am done, and I'm just gonna choose someplace around here. I think I'm actually gonna go back to the start if I can find it here. Yeah, I'm not very good at finding, like, there it is. Okay. So you're gonna want to press back or select on your controller, and then you're gonna press A on the wood that you just mined or cut, whatever. You're gonna place it in there, and as you can see, there's a 4 wood planks right there. And so to make the wood planks, you just press A and then keep pressing it until you're out of wood. Okay, so I have 88 wood now. I'm gonna move it back into my inventory, and then I'm gonna build my house. I guess right here is fine. It really doesn't have to be that big, because it's just gonna be basically like a little hut. So yeah, I'll fast forward it to when I'm done with my little hut. Okay guys, so I'm back again, and this time I have my hut. It's all done. Nothing much, just a little house to put my stuff in. I'm gonna clear out these like long grasses, and then you're gonna open up your inventory, and you're gonna do a couple things. First, you're gonna place your item shop and your block shop just somewhere in your house. Make sure you can see what's on top so you know what shop it is. The other thing you're gonna do is now you're gonna use one of your obsidian. Make sure you don't use the other one. Just place it in one of your corners or something, and you'll see these 2 blocks pop up above this one rock. And to actually use the obsidian, you have to step inside of this, and then if I had another one set down anywhere, it would teleport me to where that other one is. Yeah, just make sure you don't use that, because it you're really gonna need it later on. So I think I would just show you all the blueprints I found, and then I think I'll be about done for this episode. So let me see, last one I had was wood stairs. So I found a wood spear, a furnace, Teflon, wood sword, and that might be it. Okay, so wood spears, wood swords, anything like a weapon that will be used later on to kill spiders. And it's basically the same thing as when you mine something. You're just going to press right trigger when you have it equipped, and it'll hit the spider, and it'll make this freaky noise, and then it'll die. It's kind of scary. And then I found a furnace. Furnaces, you can put different types of metals and stuff into it, and it'll make blocks like this right here. This is a steel bar. You can put like iron and something else into the furnace, and then you can make that steel bar. And then let's go back down. Teflon. Teflon is just a block. It's kind of weird. When you place it, and there's no blocks below it, it'll actually fall. So, like, the reason they actually put this into the game is because when they first made it, they made it so that, like, you would die from, you know, in a really easy fall from, like, I don't know, 50 blocks, something like that. And, so they made Teflon so that you could put it beneath you, and then you could fall on it, and it was kind of like an elevator. But now they reduce the damage from falling, and it's not that useful anymore. Then I found an iron spear and a bucket. Buckets are actually pretty cool. Here, I'm gonna go over and buy a bucket just to show you what it does. You guys probably won't want to actually buy one yet, because they are 1,000 gold pieces, so they'll use up all your money. But you're just gonna press A to buy it, and then you can come out here, and then you press A to equip the bucket, go into your right hand, and then go over to some sort of liquid. It can be lava or water or anything you want, really. And then you just press right trigger, it'll go into your left hand, and you see now it actually has water in it. Bucket filled with water right there, you see? So now, if you wanted to, you could, I don't think I have enough blocks to do this, but here, I'll equip my pickaxe, and then you can press left trigger when you have it equipped, and you see the water went right into there. I'm just going to cover that up again. And I'm going to put some dirt here. Oh yeah, if you want grass to grow anywhere, all you have to do is put dirt somewhere in the sun, and then it'll turn into grass. It's pretty easy. But yeah, I think that's about it. So, just make sure you guys keep watching my videos, and don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.